Welcome to H&M in Shibuya, Tokyo. And I'm very happy to be here out about on the town of Tokyo today with Lucas, the head of H&M in Japan. H&M in Japan today, what is that?
In Japan today we are a little over 3,000 employees and we have 115 stores. We've been here for 12 years now and we are a small but growing business, I would say.
To hear that H&M is small sounds mind-wobbling to me. I know it's over 100,000 employees globally, and viewers might be wondering, H&M, an international fashion brand, what's the Swedish link? What's the Swedish link?
The Swedish link is that we're actually a family business that originated in Sweden in a small city of only 60,000 people called Västerås in 1947. And now we're 74 years later and we exist on 74 markets. We have over 140,000 employees, and so being a global fashion brand is the journey that took us from Västerås, this small Swedish city, to where we are today, a truly global company.
When we are here in Shibuya, H&M flagship store in the biggest city in the world, what do you see the customers asking for? Is it the same type of demand here as it is in all other stores around the world?
Overall, yes. I would say it's the same assortment to a large majority. We have about 10% of the assortment that is slightly different. But in general, fashion is global. Trends are global. The idea that you should be able to express yourself through fashion is not based on everyone looking the same. It's based on you, regardless of the size of your wallet, being able to show off your own personal style. And to look and feel good about what you're wearing and who you are. That's where we come in and where we try and give this palette of options that can help you along the way to express yourself. I think Japan is pretty unique and really cool from my experience. In Japan there's the ability for styling is amazing. The way you put clothes together and the way that you're working with different colors and fabrics and creating an outfit in your own personal style, I think is really unique in Japan. And I love that about Japan. So with the same palette of clothes, you can still create your own personal style that is truly Japanese.
Can a person working at H&M today in Japan, can he or she feel that there are some Swedish roots in this company?
Absolutely, in the sense that we're very proud of our own company culture, and it's an important part of why people choose to stay working for a long time at H&M. Now, I wouldn't brand it and say it's a Swedish culture, but I would say it's a strong company culture, and there are traits within it that I think remind us of our Swedish heritage. Most importantly, I think a lot of our employees here in Japan, and the absolute majority obviously are from Japan, they choose us because we are an international brand and because we were able to be a different kind of employer than a traditional Japanese business. No matter who has an idea, the best one should win. If it comes from the manager or from an employee in the store, it doesn't matter. We're just trying to give the best customer experience possible, and to do that we need to listen to talents all over our organization. And fashion is an industry where you're only as good as your last collection. So you constantly need to be in movement and in progress.
How about sustainability and the clothing industry? How should I as a consumer think about acting in a sustainable way when I go shopping at H&M?
Well, I think as a consumer it's becoming more and more important to make sustainable choices. And we as a brand want to drive our industry to be fully circular, and we have an ambition by 2040 to be climate positive and fully circular, and we have set a target also for 2030 where all of our fabric will be sustainably sourced or recycled. So we're taking really important steps so that you as a consumer shouldn't have to make a choice between making sustainable choices or not. You need to be able to express yourself through fashion, and at H&M we'll be able to make sure that whichever products you choose, it will be produced in a sustainable and responsible way.
Tell me something surprising about H&M in Japan that perhaps one doesn't really know.
But I think the surprising part for H&M Japan is that most people don't know we're Swedish. Most people don't know we have a Swedish origin. And the story of us starting in a small city of 60,000 inhabitants and now 74 markets across the world, close to 5,000 stores. That's a story that very few people know of. So the surprising fact about us would be that our origins and our heritage is Swedish.
There you go. Lucas, thank you, the head of H&M in Japan, telling us exactly the fact that H&M also has a Swedish history and a Swedish root. And there is much more Swedishness in your life than you know, here in Tokyo, here in Japan, and actually globally. If you continue to follow this, you will hear more about that. But today, thanks, Lucas. Let's go to the shop.
Thank you, yeah.
Thank you.